Hello, I'm back again, and you can see I have the perimeter of the town all laid out now. I had to add a gatehouse on all four sides in order to keep the thing, I don't want to say symmetrical, but even, just so I didn't have like a section of wall that was kind of weird or whatever. And I kind of like it that way anyway, because that way people can get inside the place from anywhere instead of having to travel a long distance to get there. And I may move it around a little bit, like this one over here that I'm heading towards. It's a little far to the right, I think, which makes it too close to the gatehouse, so I may like kind of swap it for this tower that's in the middle right there. I kind of wanted to keep it close to the center area here, but I think it would probably work just as good over here, and then I could just build a bridge over this river. But I tried to keep everything following the lay of the land. This area is a little weird looking because I screwed up when I was doing it and I didn't put that gate in, and then when I came to the end they weren't lining up right, and I was like, what's going on? And then I remembered, oh yeah, I added a gatehouse on two sides. So I basically just moved the entire chunk of land that I put it on over, and as a result the gradual taper that was right here is now gone. So I will probably end up smoothing that out later, fixing it. I still have to go back through and fix all the little upside down stairs. They're like sideways now on some of them. And the windows, various ones have been broken out or whatever, so I could play around with stuff. I need to work on this gate's little drawbridge area, whatever. I might just expand that pool and make it like an actual little drawbridge right there, because I think that would look cool. This way right here goes off. I can kind of show you, it's kind of a neat like valley. It'd be a nice entrance for a battle or something, like especially if you had like rolling logs. However, you can only go about this far, and then you get to the end of the world. And if I turn this on, you can see you have reached the border. That's what it tells you when you get to the end of the world. And that happens to be the coordinates that I chose that cut you off at the edge of the map. And it kind of works because, I mean, you couldn't see the city. It's respawning now since it was too far away, so I still could put something up there and you wouldn't see it unless you actually go off the edge. Here's another instance where I was like moving things over. I had to drop this down to match up with that tower, and I copied and pasted it from another area, and I need to come back and clean up this edge there. I haven't decided if that's where the dragon tower is going to stay. Seems like a good place, but I might put it out here where it's a little more close proximity to the entrance, so they don't have to travel so far. I got this nice little river with this tree here that maybe a way someone could climb the tree and take advantage, and leap off and get inside the castle or the city walls. Also built this kind of raised bridge right here. It's pretty simple. It's just a couple upside down stairs, and I just wanted to kind of like a little bridge over this gully. I may end up filling it with continuing that, making it like a moat that goes around. I might do that around the whole dang city because it's kind of cool, but there's a cave system down here I don't really want to bury either, so, but I don't know. Those are everywhere, so wouldn't be that big a deal if I did lose it. Here's another example of moving things over to make it fit, and then the ground doesn't quite match up anymore, but that could be fixed. And I've got this nice little river around here. I used to have diagonal walls on the other one, if you remember, and it would have been kind of nice to be able to follow the river with diagonal walls and lay the land a little better. But ultimately, I think it would just, oh, there's some wall chunks I missed when I moved it over. They belong over here. But yeah, I just figured it would be too complicated, especially using the chunks section thing. And it turns out that I didn't follow chunks all that well with this either. But I don't really care, because that way I could just make another extra chunk on the outside, or maybe two outside, just so that way nobody builds anything right next to the wall, because I really just don't want people building things that close to it. And the interior is still pretty hilly. I mean, it's significantly hilly. I may knock some of it down just so it's not quite so drastic, but I do want to keep the natural lay of the land feel to this, just to, you know, make it seem more realistic. Because I think when you go to a town where everything's just flat, it just looks fake. It looks man-made, you know, like the train was man-made, and there's hills and things, you know, in reality. So I think it looks better this way with all the hills and stuff. And who knows, I may come across some areas I want to keep the way they are, and then the rest of it I'll probably just redo. Anyway, that's kind of all I wanted to show you. Hopefully you enjoy, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.